Hello YouTube, going to give it a first try, first video. Been out yard sailing a couple weekends ago, picked up an electric motor for $5. Didn't have a cord, got it home, it worked, so I need I don't want to take all my grinding stones off of my bench grinder, so I'm going to make a bracket to attach this electric motor to the back side of the bench grinder and put a wire wheel on it, and hopefully we'll have a decent working wire wheel. Found a piece of scrap steel plate, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. Going to prep the surfaces and get everything ready to weld up. Okay, so I got everything prepped. I got it clamped. You can kind of see there. Got my ground. Piece of plate. Eyeballed it, centered it. Gonna weld it in place, and gonna put a brace going from here down to the rim to give it a little bit of support. Okay, first off, I am not a certified welder, and this is as good as it's going to get today. It's about 17 degrees in the shop, but anyway, there's the plate welded on. I'm getting ready to put a brace right here and bring it down and tie it into the rim. And I'll be right back. As it's been inspired by Robert Nurdin and Ian and Guido on YouTube. This was and used to be a treadmill, and the saw I'm using is a flea market $15 cutoff saw. Had to buy a blade for it and put a plug on it. But that there's one of the uprights for the treadmill. We're going to use that for the brace. I'm going to whack that off and the brace cut, and got the edges all cleaned up, and going to time to burn some metal and see what happens. Okay, here's the motor, and here's the problem. There's no feet. So how am I going to attach the damn thing? Well, guess what? It takes 2 motors to make 1 motor. So I got this housing here, which is off old air compressor, and see, it has a nice pretty little foot right there. So we're going to take that foot, we're going to put it on that motor, and we're going to have us a wire wheel. I'm going to drill 4 small holes in it for spot weld like that. Then I'll prep the surface on that and spot weld the holes, and everything's all tacked on. There's a nice view, hopefully you can see, because I can't see what the camera's doing. But anyway, we'll let that cool off a little bit, and then we'll get it attached to some. Pick this up at our local Lowe's home store, like a Home Depot hardware slash appliance store. We'll see if this even going to work. Haven't measured anything. When I build with upcycled products, I tend not to like to measure. I tend to like to just try things out. And we got a little bit of slop, but maybe I can use a bushing of some type, and maybe that'll work for a little while. And that'll go on there like so. Tighten that up. Damn it, it's cold. Fingers don't want to work. There. And hopefully I'll get some life out of this. Don't know. It's all the first. Oops. That's right. Screw it up before you ever get started on it. Okay. Like I said, I had to stick a little cord on it. But let's see what the cord does right now. Well, look at there. Runs like a champ. Alright. As you can tell, that's cool enough for me to put my hand on now. So we'll get it turned around here. I'm using these magnets like that, kind of hold it in place. Harbor Freight, kind of a poor man's Christmas store or cheap store. You get what you pay for, but for a hobbyist it works great. I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to make a living at it. I believe I will call this a success. There's bucket wheels for less than $15. And I think it's probably even less than that, to be honest with you. I don't remember what I paid for the exact wheel. I don't think it was over $10, so got 5 in the motor. Had a piece of wire laying around, but as you can see, guys polishing it up, very nice. Oh well. If you like, click subscribe. If you don't, change the channel. Anyway, this is Tim the Tool Man, and hopefully as I go, they'll get better, and I'll see you later.